Greetings and welcome to Disrupt Your Day Season 2, Emerging Business Culture with Petula Sankarsingh. I am the CEO and founder of VisionReady. Season 2 brings you a powerful lineup of women who dare to be change makers and disrupt your day. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Disrupt Your Day, Season 2, Emerging Business Culture. I am the host, Petula Sankarsingh. I am very excited today to introduce you to Yvonne. Yvonne has been in the corporate world globally for over 25 years. Hi, Yvonne, how are you?
I'm good. Thank you so much for having me, Petula.
Oh, of course. I'm very excited about this conversation. So what I'm going to do, initially when Yvonne applied to be on the podcast, her tell us about herself and what she does really resonated with us. And I just want to read what she wrote. So her response was, I work in the corporate world for over 25 years in the Netherlands, South Africa, the United States, and the UK. I started my career as international tax lawyer in one of the top 3 global audit firms. During my corporate career, I held many leadership positions, including one on diversity and inclusion. In my coaching, I have been coaching executives since 2004, and unfortunately, inclusion or the lack thereof has been a big part of it. I helped people being seen for the value they bring, irrespective of their gender, sex orientation, religion, and race. How powerful is that? I love it. So just piggybacking off of that, today we'll definitely be diving into diversity and inclusion and your experience there. So I will let you have the floor.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah. So unfortunately, the story isn't peachy, right? Even though I think it is more and more openly discussed, which is a great thing. What my experience is that it's too often just a lip service. And there is no real change yet. And I think you see there is a lot of holding back. In my experience, there's a lot of appointments of mini-me. That's how I like to call it. So you have someone in a leadership position, let's say it's a white male, and who does he appoint? Another white male, preferably even from the same university or the same, educational background. It is something that resembles them. It's truly a mini-me. So that's really not where we want to go, because it's not good for the organization, but for us people, it's not good either.
Right.
We need the organization to reflect the reality, and the reality is that we are an inclusive world and we're not all white male. So yeah.
Yes. Have you found it to be very challenging to shift or make any change within your corporate experience, and then, kind of graduate into being your own boss into the entrepreneur world?
Yes. In the corporate world, I experienced that there were a few companies ahead in the game. And interestingly enough, the companies that were really embracing a diverse and inclusive work environment were the ones who could make money with it.
Oh, that's very interesting.
So there were,
they're doing it for a win for themselves, huh?
Yes. And there were quite a few banks, for example, that were quite big, and they were, they were inclusive. Also, it wasn't just window dressing. They were inside the organization, but they used it as in their marketing very strongly. They really used it to get to a certain group that was a minority, but with a lot of money to spend. So it was true but it also really had a double function that they benefited from it. And those were the ones that were leading, and the rest, not so much. There were many organizations where it was a no-go, and some were trying to slowly but surely integrate it. But there's a long way to go.
Yeah, yeah. Just being in that space ourselves, we would like to see change. We would like to see disrupt the status quo,
Yes,
and get that inclusivity, because at the end of the day we all are just humans, right?
for sure.
um in working in that area for, like you said, for 25 years, a long time, right? What do you think that will work or help, or something that you think that needs to be done to actually have change within these organizations?
Well, I think it needs to be accepted that diversity and inclusion really, really benefits the organization. And I also believe that, it's a two-way street. So there needs to be a mindset shift in the current leadership,
Mhm,
that they actually see the benefits from it.
mhm.
But on the other hand, we, the minority, also have to step up and just don't shy away, show what we've got, and really take those roles. I think too
Mhm,
often,
mhm.
and what I see happening, especially, and I can't generalize, so I am going to generalize, but
Okay.
women,
Yeah.
they tend to downplay themselves a lot.
Ew.
And that doesn't help. That surely doesn't help. So we need to step up as well. And I think that's why it's a two-way street. We need to all change. There need to be more opportunities,
Mhm,
but we also need to grab them.
mhm. I agree wholeheartedly with you. We as women, we already have the voice, so we kind of just got to get it out there and speak and be shown, just be seen.
Yes.
And that's very important and impactful. Because even a lot of corporations and nonprofits have been shifting to have more inclusion of women on their boards, which has definitely been an amazing change. And I hope most of the states kind of piggyback off of that and, pass that like law that California, I believe, is the first one that did it. So that's excellent. So, um, couple of questions, just to dive deeper into the subject, as well as to learn a little bit more about you. What's something people seem to misunderstand about you?
um, oh, well, I love to smile.
Oh.
So, and then people think that I'm that very sweet, nice little girl, that cute. Um, and with that, less powerful.
Mm,
And if I unleash, I'm very powerful. I'm Dutch, and Dutch people are known to be very direct.
mhm.
So if I truly step into that power,
Mhm.
there's no cuteness overload. You wouldn't tell me that. So that's
Uh,
something
I love it though.
that can be misunderstood.
I love it because I often feel like people think that about me too. Like she's sweet, she's smiling, she's always, and then like you said, once you unleash that, people were like, whoa. But then do you find unleashing it and being authentic to who you truly are, um, you're then labeled?
Yes, quite quickly. Yes, then you quickly become I won't say it, but it starts with a B,
Yeah,
or
you can say it.
that's something. But what I've learned is that I now kind of announce it.
Mm.
So if I'm gonna make a very direct remark, I'm just saying it, and I'm using my Dutchness. So I'm saying I'm gonna be Dutch here. I'm gonna say it
Oh,
bluntly, and
okay.
then that helps. That really helps. But you can also immediately see that things start to shift. Because
Mhm.
if you're cute and nice,
Mhm.
you're not immediately being taken seriously.
Yes.
Whereas if you say it like it is,
Mhm.
and that's again what I said with stepping up and grabbing the opportunity, all of a sudden you become a true discussion partner, someone they
Mhm.
need to listen to. So yeah, I do play with it.
That's awesome. I love it. Do you find when you do now, like your male counterparts, do you find like they respect you more or they're more like um not wanting to work with you?
No, in my experience, they expect you more.
Oh, good.
But there are, of course, always exceptions. Someone whose ego gets hurt because they want to be the, the
The
alpha
shining star.
male. Yeah. So yeah, I think you need to pick your battles, or you need to
Yes.
be aware with who you do it.
Mhm.
Um, it always, especially in the corporate world, but just in general in life, you need to be aware of who you're dealing with.
Yeah.
Because if you're dealing with a very, alpha male who wants to be prominent and in the
Yes.
picture all the time, the
Yeah.
last thing you need to do is to steal away their thunder, because
Yeah.
then you got an enemy for life.
Yeah.
But what also will happen, if you're being cute and nice, they're gonna
Mhm.
walk all over you.
Yeah.
So you need to be very firm, very confident,
Mhm.
because that is what they will respect, without
Yeah.
being walked over and without pushing them away,
Mhm.
but making sure claiming your spot next to them.
Mhm. Oh, I love that. Claiming your spot next to them. I love that. So, next question for you. What is the failure that you most cherish?
Oh, my burnout. That
Right.
was a quick one. Yeah,
Like, okay. Okay. So you most
yeah.
cherish your burnout. Tell me a little about that.
Yeah, so I started in a international top 3 audit firm,
Mhm.
and there were 3 main things that I picked up. Well, I learned a whole lot, but 3 main things. 1 was time is money. 2 was always be very efficient, and 3 was never waste time. So I
Yeah.
took that at heart, and I
Mhm.
climbed the corporate ladder, and I did well, but it came at a cost. I kind of lost myself along the way.
Mhm.
I ignored many signals of my body that I was actually ill. So
Oh,
when I
okay.
finally gave in,
Mhm.
I was seriously burned out. So
Oh.
it took me months to recover. But
Mhm.
what the gift was, there's a couple of gifts there. First gift was that I start making myself a priority,
Ah,
which before
yes.
that I never did. And also, I was work addicted. And as much as I would love for this story to tell you, well, I got burned out and everything changed and I never, my work addiction stopped, that wasn't the case,
Mhm.
because you can take care of you, but still work a lot.
Yes.
But it was the starting
Excuse me.
point
Mhm.
of a change where I no longer, I can now full-heartedly say I'm a recovering workaholic.
Yay. Well, congratulations. I love it. I love it. I think as entrepreneurs, or in the corporate world, because I actually experienced burnout in the corporate world. And as an entrepreneur, you there's like a fine line as well, because you will experience that too. Because you're wearing so many hats. So
Mhm.
it's really important to, like you said, really reflect back and take a moment um to do a check on yourself, and see if that you're okay. So the last question, and then we'll hear a little bit about where you're at in your journey now. So the last question: if you could go back 5 years in your life, what advice would you give yourself?
Okay, so I would say start your business and focus. So I have a very broad interest. I'm a multi-passionate. I love so many things. And I kind of experienced a lot of different areas in my business as well, which in itself was amazing. But if I would have focused from the start,
Yes,
it would have helped me.
I agree with you. If I was to look back 5 years, I'm just similar to you, where I have that multiple interests. I call it there was a TEDx on it, a multiple potential light.
Yes.
And I don't know if I'm like really there yet. It means super focused, but I know what I'm aiming towards. So thank you for sharing that. You've been amazing. Thank you for being so transparent and open and talking about diversity and inclusion. So now that you're shifted for 25 years in the corporate world, now you're your own CEO and running your own ship. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so I already told you I am a recovering workaholic. And basically what I do is I help other workaholics to become a recovering workaholic. So you can call me the AA for workaholics.
I love it.
I really help you to become more productive, help you to achieve your goals, but in less time. So whether you are in the corporate world or you are having your own business, like you said, we always have the impression that you have to wear all hats, you have to do it all.
Yes.
And you want to focus, you want to actually grow your business in less time. That's what I can help you with. I can guarantee you that you get 20% freed up time when you have one conversation with me.
Oh my God, that's powerful.
Yes.
Powerful. Look at you. You're pretty a boss babe in your realm.
Yes, I am.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Well, thank you everyone for joining us today. We really appreciate the support, and Yvonne's information will be below. She'll be offering some great tools and free sessions coming up. And in closing, Yvonne, do you want to say anything else to the audience before we go?
Yes, I'm because we're talking about inclusion and diversity, and even what I do today, it all links to one thing. It basically all links to you personally, yourself, seeing your own value. If you see your own value, nothing can stop you, whether you're in the corporate world, whether you have a bully as a boss, whether you're in the wrong environment. If you see your own value, you're going to be there. So my parting words would be, you're amazing, and don't you forget about it.
Oh, that really hit me. Thank you so much for sharing those words of wisdom. And again, thank you so much. I'm super grateful to have you all the way from the Netherlands being part of our podcast. And I look forward to following your journey from now and into the future.
Thank
Have
you
a
so much.
wonderful rest of your evening.
Thank you.
Thank you for listening and letting us disrupt your day. Make sure and subscribe to our podcast. For the latest entrepreneur buzz, please sign up for our newsletter. The link is in the description. Remember, be the change you want to see in the world. Until next time.